This is an ABC News special report.
I'm Whit Johnson in New York. We're back with more on that breaking news. A suspect now in custody related to those suspected explosive devices sent through the mail. Now more than a dozen packages, 2 of them found just this morning, 1 in New York, 1 in Florida. We are watching the White House right now because President Trump is in the East Room at a previously scheduled event. This is the Young Black Leadership Summit, and he is addressing all of the developments in the case. He's speaking about it right now. Let's listen.
I'd like to begin today's remarks by providing an update on the packages and devices that have been mailed to high-profile figures throughout our country and a media organization. I am pleased to inform you that law enforcement has apprehended the suspect and taken him into custody. It's an incredible job by law enforcement. We've carried out a far-reaching federal, state, and local investigation to find the person or persons responsible for these events. These terrorizing acts are despicable and have no place in our country. No place. I've instructed authorities to spare no resource or expense in finding those responsible and bringing them to swift and certain justice. And we will prosecute them, him, her, whoever it may be, to the fullest extent of the law. We must never allow political violence to take root in America. Cannot let it happen. And I'm committed to doing everything in my power as president to stop it. And to stop it now. To stop it now. I have just concluded a briefing with the Department of Justice following the apprehension of the suspect. I want to applaud the FBI, Secret Service, the Department of Justice, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York, the NYPD, and all law enforcement throughout the entire country, incredible partners. These people have worked so hard, and to have done it so quickly, it's looking like it's a needle in a haystack. How do you do this so quickly? They've done an incredible, incredible job, and I want to congratulate them. But the bottom line is that Americans must unify, and we must show the world that we are united together in peace and love and harmony as fellow American citizens. There is no country like our country, and every day we are showing the world just how truly great we are. So you are really very special people. I wanted to say that before our little talk. And I appreciate the time you've given me. And boy, one day, one of you is going to be standing. It could be 3 or 4 of you, actually. But you're going to be standing right here. You're going to be standing right here. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Who in this room wants to be president someday?
All right, there you heard President Trump right now speaking in the East Room about the latest developments in the case of those suspected explosive devices sent through the mail. He said some things very specific here. He said despicable and have no place in our country. Speaking of the act itself, he says he wants swift and certain justice. And this is interesting, too. He talked about that we must never allow political violence to take root in America, and that Americans must unify, show the world that we are united in peace and love and harmony. I want to go to our White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, to talk more about this. Cecilia, it's interesting, these comments given lately. He's been frustrated with the perception related to this investigation, feeling as though people were laying the blame on him.
And those are tough questions, Whit, that this White House has been facing for a few days now, and having to attempt to reconcile the president's own rhetoric that we've heard from him on the campaign trail and over the last, frankly, year or so plus, with this new call for unity, which he just echoed right there in the White House East Room. But let me just show you a tweet just a few hours ago this morning. The president put out that's raising some eyebrows. Republicans are doing so well in early voting and at the polls, and now this new, in quotations, bomb stuff happens and the momentum greatly slows. News not talking politics. very unfortunate what is going on. Republicans go out and vote. So the president uncomfortable with the coverage of this and frankly with those tough questions that have not let up with. Initially the president turned this attack into an attack on the media. He did soften his rhetoric in the hours, rather I should say these bombs, these packages, turn this to blame the media for what he's saying is the media's fault. The White House has pushed back strongly in drawing any connection between the president's tone and what we are seeing around the country right now. But certainly these are not questions that are going to go away for them, particularly as the rhetoric heats up in the middle of this midterm election.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.